internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world.
XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, too far, let's get right in today's video. Do you guys hear that? Yes, that is silence. And we are going to hear nothing from the XRP fudders that are saying XRP is centralized. It'll never go to $10. It'll never go to $20 because those individuals are going to be living memes and they are going to look so stupid. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. We are going to start off very aggressive. Adele Jones, she's the lead architect for cybersecurity and blockchain at NetBank. And huge shout out to Cypress for pointing this one out. I'll leave his link in the description down below for Twitter. But this is a monumental moment. You guys always hear me say, they're doing this silently, they're doing that silently. And a lot of the silently activities that were happening came out to be true. So, and if you guys have been following my channel, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. This video clip that we're gonna go over, only 60 individuals have seen this on YouTube. It only has 6 likes and it's only 3 months old. But listen to what she says here. And then we are gonna connect Ripple, USDC, XRP, SAP, South Africa. It's just the writing's on the wall, but you know, 99% of the world's population, they're sheeps and they're not gonna understand it. But take a listen to what she says very carefully on SAP, USDC, and silently.
It is maturing at the moment. There's a lot of scope for it to grow, and there's big players on the market. And maybe just to add, it's not just Swift. I don't know if you know, SAP has actually partnered with Circle, USDC, and that gives them the ability to bring in their own stable coin, because SAP is a big player in the technology space in the financial world. And they've now partnered with Circle and with a stable coin, which will allow them to facilitate a lot of use cases which they already facilitate for traditional. So what the point I want to make is you're seeing traditional players in the ecosystem adopting the technology very silently. Traditional players in the ecosystem adopting the technology very silently, adopting the technology very silently and bringing it in and still servicing the clients.
And here is the original posting from SAP, cross-border payments made easy with digital money, experience the future today. And they said, rather than using traditional payment rails, business partners agree on settling a cross-border transaction with USDC or EURC. Tokenized versions of the USD and Euro manifested in a blockchain as issued by Circle. And going back to 2016, SAP and Ripple collaborate on cross-border payments trial using blockchain technology. And this is what they did. ATP successfully transferred $1,000 equals to 667 euros to Rise Bank using a network built on SAP technology and Ripple's pioneering network for enterprise blockchain solution. Do you see how this is a collaborative effort? And Ripple is going to be the backbone, and a lot of people are going to miss out on this opportunity. It only gets better in regards to USDC and SAP. What are they hiding? Why isn't Brad Garlinghouse answering what they're doing with stablecoins?
But when are you going to move into stablecoins?
Yes.
When?
Yes. Look, I think the stablecoin market is fascinating. Will we do or say more than that? Not today.
And why did Jeremy Allaire 2 years ago publicly state that we are going to utilize Ripple's technology to scale our infrastructure?
I think we're really close. I mean, USDC itself we've seen over $3.5 trillion of transactions directly on the internet between counterparties. And so if we can, improve it, with more scalable blockchain technologies like Brad's company provides.
You don't have to be a rocket scientist to put all this together, folks. And getting on to the South African Reserve Bank Project Coca, listen to what they said here. The proof of concept assessed scalability, security, privacy, interoperability, and sustainability. Since then, the Bank of England has done other studies, including proof of concepts with Ripple, to explore the use of Ripple Connect and the Interledger protocol may be able to lower settlement risk and improve the speed and efficiency of cross-border payments. And going back to a PDF from 2022, CBBC launches the African Blockchain Report. And listen to what they point out in this report. Here's the report, the African Blockchain Report of 2022. And they state how Africa is leapfrogging into a digital payment future. Ripple's payment solution, on-demand liquidity, enables organizations to settle global payments in real time at a fraction of the cost without tying up working capital in destination accounts. By leveraging the digital asset XRP as a bridge currency, funds can be sent and received in local currency on either side of the transaction. And look, like we are taking over here. Take a look at the Ripple locations. What does this look like to you? Remember the little diagram I made and I showed you guys how Ripple is supposed to connect everybody together and all these locations together? Well, look, they are slowly and silently taking over Africa. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But we're not done just yet. It gets even better. Why Africa? This article dated September 27, 2023. Investing in Modulo Foundation, accelerating the adoption of an open source instant payment solution in Africa. Oh my goodness, what could this be? Modulo's top priority in recent years has been to increase the number of Modulo deployments to accelerate Africa's pace of financial inclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to go ahead and smash that like button. Ripple joins Modulo Foundation in push to bring financial services to 1.7 billion unbanked. And this is in Africa. Ripple, XRP, and Modulo creating an inclusive future for everyone, everywhere. What more do people need? This article looking at Ripple expanding through Africa in 2022, and then Modulo Foundation coming out a year later and saying we are increasing also in Africa. What don't you see here, folks? And then I'll put a icing on the cake for you all as Modulo Foundation launches the Modulo CBDC Center of Excellence in Singapore. This is just a knee slapper. Ripple is massive in Singapore in general. They have a hub there. They're expanding there. If you guys are new to my channel, go watch my previous videos. And for everybody else, whatever you hear anywhere in regards to Ethereum or Bitcoin, those assets, you cannot scale into the trillions what the banks are looking for. It'll scale into the trillions, but not on the magnitude of what they actually need scalability on. The fees, you could never, ever, ever on Ethereum and Bitcoin bring it down to pennies. Never. You just can't argue that. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And we will be back with another video.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.